Let us discuss about the direction indicator of Ashok Leyland Boos ICV trucks vehicles. The key components of this circuit are 12-volt battery, isolator switch, pre-fuse box, ignition switch, main fuse box, ignition relay, hazard switch, LED flasher, instrument cluster 2, combination switch, side repeater RH, side repeater LH, new front indication direction RH, new front indication direction LH, tail lamp RH, tail lamp LH, pre-fuse pigtail to front chassis A2 pole, front chassis to main wiring harness A2 pole, main to front chassis 36 pole, front chassis to rear chassis 26 pole, main to door right hand 4 pole, main to door left hand 4 pole, indicator pigtail to FDI. The pre-fuse box consists of fuse PFA2 with rating of 40 amps and PFB3 fuse with rating 40 amps. The main fuse box consists of fuse F15 of 15 amps rating and fuse F22 of 5 amps rating. The components are grounded via earthing points. The battery is earthed through frame ground 3. Pin 85 of the ignition relay is earthed cabin power inductive. Pin 6 of the LED flasher is earthed cabin power inductive. Side repeater left hand pin 1 is earthed cabin power inductive. Side repeater right hand pin 2 is earthed cabin power inductive. New FDI RH pin 2 is earthed power inductive. New FDI LH pin 2 is earthed power inductive. Tail lamp right hand is earthed at pin ground. Tail lamp left hand is earthed at pin ground. Instrument cluster 2 is internally grounded. When ignition switch is off position, the 12-volt battery voltage red wire supplies to the in terminal of the isolator switch. When isolator switch is toggled, the voltage supplies from in terminal to out terminal. Red wire splits into 2 wire. First lead passes to PFA2 with rating of 40 amps at the pre-fuse box, passes through the 4-pole connector to the splice, which further split 2 wires. One wire lead supplies voltage to the ignition relay at pin 30, and another wire lead supplies voltage to the ignition switch B positive. Second lead passes to pre-fuse box fuse PFB3 with rating of 40 amps at the pre-fuse box, passes through 4-pole interconnector. The red wire supplies voltage to the main fuse box fuse F15 with a rating of 15 amps, further splits into 2 wire. One lead wire supplies voltage to pin 2 at the hazard switch, and second wire supplies voltage to pin 1 at the LED flasher. When the ignition switch is turned to on position. When ignition switch is on position, the voltage supplies from B positive to pin number 1. From the pin number 1, the red-yellow wire passes to the ignition relay at pin 86, which activate the switch by connecting at pin 87, which further flow to the main fuse box fuse 22 with rating of 5 amps, splits into 2 wires. One end is connected to supplies voltage at pin 8 of the hazard switch, another end connected to boom crane circuit. From pin 6 and pin 5 of the hazard switch, the red-blue wire passes, splits into 2 wire. One end is connected to boom crane circuit and another end wire splice further connector to the combination switch positive pin number 11. When the combination switch is turned to left position. When the combination switch is in left position, the voltage supplies from switch positive pin number 11 to pin number 2. From pin number 2, the blue-white wire passes to the splice, which further splits into 2 wire. One wire passes voltage supplies to the LED flasher pin number 8, simultaneously activate the wire front LH pin 2 and tail LH pin 5. From LED flasher pin number 2, blue-white wire supplies the voltage to splice, which further splits into 3 wires. One wire supply to the side repeater LH pin number 1, in addition another wire supply to the pin 9 illuminating the instrument cluster 2. Third wire supply to the direction indicator left hand pin number 1 through 2-pole interconnector. From LED flasher pin number 5, blue-white wire supplies the voltage to tail lamp LH at the pin 1 through the connector. When the combination switch is turned to right position. When the combination switch is in right position, the voltage supplies from switch positive pin number 11 to pin number 3. From pin number 3, the blue-red wire passes to the splice, which further splits into 2 wire. One wire passes voltage supplies to the LED flasher pin number 7, simultaneously activate the wire front RH pin 3 and tail RH pin 4. From LED flasher pin number 3, blue-red wire supplies the voltage to splice, which further splits into 3 wires. One wire supply to the side repeater RH pin number 1. In addition, another wire supply to the pin 12 illuminating the instrument cluster 2. Third wire supply to the direction indicator right hand pin number 1 through 2-pole interconnector. From LED flasher pin number 4, blue, white wire supplies the voltage to tail lamp RH at the pin 1 through the connector. When the hazard switch is engaged. When the hazard switch gets activated, the voltage supplies at the pin 1 and 3 of the hazard switch to the splice, further activates the pin 7 and 8 of the LED flasher, simultaneously supplies a voltage pin 5 of hazard switch to splice further to combination switch. Pin 2, 3, 4 and 5 get activated at the LED flasher, further blinks the side repeater LH, side repeater RH, tail lamp RH and tail lamp LH simultaneously.